Greetings, welcome to the Spectral Companion, an ongoing series here on Ghastly Tales where we delve into the haunting world of spirit folklore. Ghosts have been with us since the very beginning, shadowy figures from a realm unseen, apparitions which foretell our doom, and inhuman entities which feast on the living. You'll find them all here in one form or another, and while we explore the chilling ghost folklore from around the world, ask yourself the question, are they really just stories? The Onryo has been described by witnesses since as far back as the 8th century, and it's likely it's a good deal older than that. Found in the depths of Japanese folklore, Onryo translates as vengeful or wrathful spirit, a spectre from beyond the grave, fueled by anger and rage, one which acts out against the living, causing misery and pain to all who encounter it. In the earliest descriptions of Onryo, it was depicted as the spirit of someone who had been wronged terribly in life. Its ghastly appearance was often hidden from the eyes of the living, and so only the effect of its malevolent powers revealed that it was close by. Hundreds of years later, kabuki plays depicted these entities as being white-faced, with long, straggled black hair and wearing a white burial kimono. In the year 797, chronicler Shoku Nihongi described how an Onryo murdered a man. The man's name was Genbo. He was a Japanese monk and bureaucrat who had discredited another man named Hirotsugu. Years later, it was reported that the vengeful spirit of Hirotsugu returned to visit his old adversary, slowly draining him of life and bringing about a fatal medical condition. Over time, Japanese chroniclers recorded that the powers of some Onryo went far beyond causing illness. They described how natural disasters such as famine, fires, and earthquakes could be fueled by an Onryo's rage. These spirits even had the power to cause a pandemic. So feared were the Onryo that the 8th and early 9th century Emperor Kanmu relocated the entire capital city of Japan to avoid the vengeful wrath of his brother's dead spirit. Onryo appear often within Japanese Kwaidan or ghost stories. In these stories, the Onryo is usually female and has been wronged by a man during her life. Lafcadio Hearn famously described one such story in his collections of Japanese folklore, Kwaidan, Stories and Studies of Strange Things. The account was titled Of a Promise Broken, and told the story of a samurai's dying wife who asked her husband to promise to never remarry after her death. Needless to say, the samurai did not heed this warning, and the wife returned in the shape of an Onryo, who then brutally tore the head of the samurai's new bride clean from her neck. It is said by some that the spirits of those wronged in life continue to seek vengeance long after their deaths. These depictions of Onryo as vengeful female spirits with pale faces and long black hair remain popular today, appearing throughout Japanese cinema, most notably in the Ring and Ju-on series. Whether literal or symbolic, the Onryo teaches us much about humanity's capacity for hatred and its moral obligations. Perhaps they are just that, moral tales to remind us to treat others with kindness, or perhaps they really remain out there somewhere, haunting the hills and streets of modern-day Japan and beyond, waiting to unleash their malevolence on the world once more. Good night, and remember to join us again at Ghastly Tales for another excursion into the Spectral Companion.